Hey everybody, today we're doing a little bit of a video test, so stick around. In this little thing we're going to review the differences of and also when and where you use the Osmo Action camera or the Asako EK7000. They refer to this as an action camera, but yeah, it's really not, but it may have some uses. So tonight I'm going to cover that, and then I'm also cover the micro SD cards for these cameras. There is a difference between them, so I'm going to show you which ones are good and which ones are not for doing YouTube videos. Stick around, and I don't know, maybe you'll learn something. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Let's get on with it. Alright, so what we're doing today is we are comparing the differences between the Osmo Action camera and the Asako EK7000 camera, which there is a lot of the same stuff about them, but there's a huge difference. This one here definitely has a higher quality. They both are recording at 4K 30, but they both have the proper memory cards in them, which I'll get to here in a little while. But this one here, this is the camera that I pretty much use for everything. You can kind of get a little idea how much it shakes around. This one has what's called rock steady on it, which is an image stabilization. This one does not have any image stabilization on it, and if I move it around, I'm sure you can tell the difference. But so this camera is great for pretty much anything you want to do. This camera right here though, well, it's good for doing exactly what it's doing right there. Just sitting still and, you know, doing time lapse or, you know, fast forwards or whatever, you know, just a stationary camera. That's about all this one's good for. But the difference is this one is $199 brand new. This one, I believe, is 58 bucks off of Amazon. So you do get what you pay for, there's no doubt. There are huge differences between them. My preference is the Osmo Action. This camera here, I actually had purchased it, and because I did not have the proper memory cards at the time, I thought, it won't even record at 4K. If you don't have the right memory card on either one of these cameras, they lock you out of getting to the 4K 30. So you do have to have the proper micro SD cards. So like I say, we will cover that here in a few minutes, but for right now, like I say, this is the video test. I'm going to pick them both up, point them at each other, a little shake. Also, there's definitely an audio difference between them. The Osmo Action has definitely better audio to it than the Asako EK7000, but like I say, all I'm looking for is using it as like a B-roll camera to sit off in the back and just videotape everything. That way I can use that for time lapse or whatever like that. So other than that, Osmo Action has my vote. So let's go over to the video editing software and find out what we can do with these things. So we will catch you here in a few. Alright everybody, so I want to talk to you about the micro SD cards for a minute. I used to always think SD card's an SD card, so I bought up a bunch of these things. It says right on there, high speed, high performance, right? Yeah, no. This is just your generic card you may put in a cell phone or, you know, use for data transfer or whatever. This, that's junk. For what we're doing, that's junk. So then you step up to this, which this is the Sandisk Extreme 256. What you got to look at is this right here. Okay, now what you really got to look at is down here in the bottom. You are looking at, trying to do this, that V30, the number 3 with the U inside of it. Those are what you're looking for to have a real high-speed video card. Now, this card and this card appear to be the same. This is a Sandisk Extreme. This is a Sandisk Extreme Pro. Yeah, you can tell a little bit because this one's red and black. That one is red and gold. But the difference between these two, the Pro is a little bit faster than the Extreme, but for what we are doing, the Sandisk Extreme is enough. I do use this one in the Osmo Action, but it doesn't really matter. Either one would be fine. Of course, from what I've seen, these don't make a difference. Any adapter will work. So that is the differences between the SD cards. What you going to look for when you get an SD card, like I said before, if we could zoom in on that, you are looking for the little V30 and the U3 that's on those. Love this camera, but it don't zoom in very good. But like I say, that one is totally fine. Like I say, this one, when you look at it, it does not have the V30, it does not have any U3 or anything on it. And just because it says high speed, high performance, does not mean it is. And it does make a difference. Camera, go ahead and spend the extra money and get an Extreme or an Extreme Pro. I do like Sandisk. I don't like using generic name cards. You know, you kind of get what you pay for. Get a good card. It does make a difference. And even in the Osmo camera, the EK7000, it did not unlock 4K 30 with a standard card. It did unlock 4K 30 with a good card. If you're going to be doing videos, you got to have the right stuff. And the right stuff is Sandisk Extreme or the Extreme Pro. Either one will work in action cameras. Standard ones will not. Alright everybody, so that was kind of my little thing. I know I jump around a little bit. I miss things that I should say and everything like that, but basically it comes down to you get what you pay for. The little Osmo EK7000, it's a good little camera for just sitting stationary somewhere. But other than that, you know, it's really not worth what you pay for it. But the Osmo Action camera that I'm using here, it's a fantastic camera. I love everything about it, especially the price. Compared to a GoPro, there is no comparison. I think this one kills a GoPro Hero, you know, hands down. But that's just my opinion. You guys make up your own opinion and everything. But as far as the SD cards, those micro SD cards, as long as you get one that has the U3 and the V30, you're going to be good with an action camera. You know, you can still do 1080 with the generic cards. I didn't mention that earlier. I just said, oh, they won't work, but they will work, but only on the 1080. Me personally, I like the 4K 30. Everything is crystal clear. When I watch YouTube videos, if I go onto a video and it's a grainy picture, I generally don't watch more than about 3 seconds of it. I need to have that clear picture, and that's what I'm trying to do for you guys. So you know, that's why I'm playing around with these cameras and everything. Okay, well, right now this one just flashed up on the screen that is low battery. Like I say, this one's got the front camera, so it's really nice because I can actually sit there and watch myself. But the Osmo or whatever, Osmo EK7000 does not have a front screen. Kind of makes it a little tough, especially once you get used to this. You don't want to go use that. So, alright everybody, well that was my little video of the night. So hopefully that taught you a little something if you're going to play around with making some YouTube videos. And I think everybody should make YouTube videos. Why aren't you? It only costs a couple $100, man. So go buy you a camera, get you some software, and maybe I'll cover the editing software and stuff later. But get you a camera and get videotaping. So until next time, Digger says, the party starts here. Digger is out. Stop recording. And hey, YouTubers, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button and maybe even that little ding ding bell thing. That way you get updated and you know what's going on right after I do it. So tune in, there's more to come. The party starts here.